Introducing first from Canada, weighing in at 280 pounds, bruiser Bob Sweetan. His partner from Florida, weighing in at 230 pounds, Jim Nelson. Their opponent from Miami, Florida, weighing in at 215 pounds, Mike Fever. From Hamilton, Ontario, Canada, weighing in at 280 pounds, Iron Mike Sharp.
Iron Mike Sharp and Bob Sweetan, both men masters of the pile driver, Lars.
Well, that's true. And the pile driver, as we all know, is a hold that has been barred at various times in professional wrestling because it is one of the most devastating holds in professional wrestling. Has caused serious damage to a number of wrestlers, cut their careers short. Mike Sharp, you know, in analyzing the pile driver that he uses and the pile driver that Sweetan uses, seems to be, he's a very tough, aggressive wrestler. One of the toughest young wrestlers that I've seen in a long time, and a man that definitely cannot be stopped from getting to that top spot. I don't know that his pile driver is as devastating as Sweetan's pile driver. Sweetan seems to, like, jump up in the air and pound that pile driver down into the mat. I thought that in an earlier match here this afternoon that Mike Davis, I don't know what his condition is, but I would say that he was pretty severely injured.
I would think that a lot of that would be the difference in philosophy, as Mike Sharp has said. Beautiful kip up by Sharp, back on his feet. Standing flying drop kick that has Sweetan making a tag. I think as Mike Sharp said, that his philosophy is to stun an opponent, not to injure him, just stun him long enough to score that pinfall. I don't think Sweetan's philosophy is that way at all.
No, it doesn't appear that at all. It appears that Sweetan is a man that definitely is there to put you out of the business any time that he can. And as you said, Mike Sharp is a little more considerate of the two. If you can call a man 270 pounds as aggressive a style as he has, consider it.
An excellent point. Lars Anderson and I are watching this match with a great deal of interest now, and the two men...
Exactly what the challenge was. Sweetan made a challenge earlier that he felt that if he put the pile driver on Sharp, Sharp wouldn't get up. I don't know, Sharp has not had an opportunity to answer that particular challenge, but I'm sure in the upcoming weeks, or possibly today in this match, we'll find out. I don't know.
An excellent point, and now it is Sweetan continuing to press the advantage, makes the tag, and Nelson moves in now. And it'll be Iron Mike Sharp obviously trying to get back into that ring as quickly as he can. Again, the tag is made. Sweetan moves in. And Sweetan double teaming before that count of 4, just within the legal parameters. And it is Sharp reaching way out trying to make that tag. Obviously, he's very anxious to face this man, Sweetan.
Appears that way. I myself, you know, like, I don't know much about either one of them, and I know that they're both from Canada. They've both been around the professional wrestling circles for a number of years. I don't know if they've had a run-in in the past, but it would appear as if they probably have had some type of run-in in the past. There seems to have been some ill will between the two of them.
Iron Mike Sharp makes the tag, moves in against Nelson, and uses clubbing. Left and right hands, whips him into the turnbuckle, catches him coming off, and he's using boots and fists right now. Now driving that shoulder in. Sweetan charges in, and wait a minute now. We've got all 4 of them in the ring and a 4-way melee going here, but it is Iron Mike Sharp catching Sweetan again and again and again in that corner. And we're liable to see that challenge met.
It looks that way. I'll tell you one thing about Sharp. He's not a man that's going to back up from anyone. I mean, he definitely is here in the finest circles of professional wrestling, Georgia Championship Wrestling, to prove that he's the top wrestler in professional wrestling, and he definitely has my vote. I can guarantee that.
A tough competitor catches Nelson once again. Nelson staggered, drops to the canvas. Iron Mike Sharp moves in against him. Takedown into a lateral press. Got his foot on the ropes. Again, the tag is made.
Earlier in the match, I saw Sharp for the first time throw a drop kick. You know, the wrestling matches that I've watched him in the past have been more basic. He wrestled the style similar to the style that I've wrestled in the past, and but he did get up in the air for that drop kick, and a 270-pound man in the air for a drop kick. That's a strange combination, a very awesome combination of wrestling moves that he has.
Certainly no question about that, and some double teaming here. Sweetan having tagged out. And now the tag is made. Iron Mike Sharp moves back into the ring against Jim Nelson, catching Nelson repeatedly in the midsection. Sweetan charging, and it is Iron Mike Sharp after him. And again, we have all 4 men in the ring at the same time. And the referee is having his problems here.
This is it's a tag match and a single match at the same time. It's like anytime that Sharp and Sweetan get an opportunity to pair off against one another, they do. So I don't know what the story is here.
Both men going for the pile driver. Both men driver, but Nelson.
I don't know what the story is here.
Well, it was Nelson who was the legal man in.
The other referees.
Wait a minute. A confrontation here, but both referees separating them. Nelson was the legal man in the ring. Sharp was the legal man in. He scored with the pile driver. So did Sweetan, but the victory goes to Iron Mike Sharp. No question.